Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Flat Earth Sage again. Just wanted to go ahead and just ask whoever happens to be watching this video, just ask them a couple questions. First, let me flip this camera around. That's going to be upside down, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay, I guess that's good. So today I want to ask you guys, let's talk about the astronauts. So, the astronauts, or so they claim, are going out into the vacuum of space. Okay. Just a quick question. When the astronaut goes out into space, and he's out doing spacewalks, two questions. First, obviously, if they're going out into space, that spacesuit has to somehow be resistant to a vacuum. I'd like to know what material it's made out of, for starters. How it's able to withstand a vacuum. And another question I have is micrometeorites. There's millions, if not trillions, of micrometeorites out in space, as we're told. So the question is, how could the spacesuit, which makes the astronaut look like the fucking Michelin Man, how can it reject the vacuum of space? How can it protect the astronaut from the vacuum of space, but at the same time protect the astronauts from micrometeoroids, which the slowest average meteorite's probably about 16,000 to 20,000 miles an hour. And that's just the slowest one. We haven't even talked about the fastest. I'm sure they're probably going upwards of like 80 to 90,000 miles or some crazy shit like that. And a lot of them are the size. A lot of them are the size of a penny, a lot of these micrometeoroids. Now, if you want me to believe that those spacesuits can protect them from micrometeoroids, protect them from the vacuum of space, let's see, at the very least, at the very, very, very fucking least, let's see some sort of testing done or something. Let's see someone shoot at the material that the astronaut spacesuit is made out of, so we can see, oh yeah, they do protect you from bullets. But another point too, that I didn't come up with this point, my friend Mark Sargent has come up with this point, and there's no way that even exists, first off. Because if we did, the military would be using that right now. No questions about it. NASA's DOD all the way, they're military. And you don't believe me? Just go check it out, go look it up. They would be the first to get something like that if NASA was to truly make that. And I believe, as of right now, the only bulletproof material or bulletproof vest is the Mylar body armor vest, I think. Or the Kevlar, sorry. Kevlar body armor, I believe, is the one that the military uses right now, I believe. I could be wrong, I could be wrong about that. But I'll tell you this right now. Ain't no way that bulletproof vest, even if let's say it's made out, let's say the astronaut suit's made out of mylar body armor. Or Kevlar. I don't know why do I keep saying mylar. Kevlar body armor. There's no way, there's no way they're using Kevlar body armor up there. You could be like, oh, they're using the same stuff the military uses. No, they're not. They're not. There's no way they could be. For the number one reason being that Kevlar can't withstand a vacuum. And if you believe wholeheartedly that Kevlar can, find me and send me a video of Kevlar material withstanding a vacuum. Because there's rail carts that have been crushed by pure vacuums and stuff like that. We can replicate it. We can, But that's what I want to see. I want to see proof. If I have a question, I don't want you to just say, because we say so. Because you should trust us. Because we're scientists. I don't want to hear that. I'm done. I'm done hearing that shit. I want proof. I don't care if it would take you a long time to explain it. I don't care. I'm a very patient individual. Well, most of the time, I'm a very patient individual. When it comes to traffic, I'm not that patient. I'll be honest. But outside of that, I'm pretty patient. And I'll sit there and I'll wait. And I'll listen through the whole thing. Even if I don't understand, break it down for me. You want all these people to stop talking about flat Earth and stop saying NASA's fake and shit? Then show us some fucking proof for once. Back up your claims. Because all I've been seeing is just TV shows, of rocket launches and shit like that. Like, oh, yep, there it goes, out into space. And I'll be honest, the proof is on NASA. The proof is on the science. The burden of proof is on NASA, and it's on these scientists. I honestly, I don't care what anybody says. The fact of the matter is they're the ones telling the public this. They should be the ones to be able to fucking prove it and back it up. That's all I'm saying. Very reasonable, very fair, very reasonable thing to ask. But they don't ever show. They don't show it. They just say things like, you're stupid, you don't believe man, blah, blah, blah. Why would scientists lie? Well, how about the number one fact that they're humans just like us? Is that a good enough reason? Do you think all of us in this world are truthful and honest? If you do, you're living the strongest illusion I've ever fucking seen. And it's pretty fucking ridiculous. It's time to wake up, people. It's time to ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask any question. Any question. I don't even care if someone wants to ask, oh, are there purple unicorns in space? Ask the question. At this day and age, there are no dumb questions. None. We're all on a quest for truth. All of us. And I don't do this to have a one-up over anybody. I don't do this because I think it's cool. I do this because I want to know the truth and nothing but the truth. So help me God. I want the truth. And from what I've been shown lately, this is the truth. There's no denying it. Sure, you can deny it for a little while. You can hold out as long as you like. But eventually you're going to come to a point where you're pretty much the last one. Or one of the few. and the majority of us would know the truth already. And at that point, are you going to continue your belief in lies? Or are you going to come and say, I'm curious about this. Let me find out more. Do you want to be the person that shuts off completely from things like this? Or are you the type of person that wants to know why? So there's two types of people. There's people who always ask. There's two types of people. Or there's two things that people say for the most part growing up in their life. The first one is no. In fact, that was my first word. I'm not gonna lie, is no. And the second one is why. And the second one is what we should be asking. We should be asking, why do these people believe this? Instead of these people are fucking idiots. They're absolutely stupid. They're coming up with shit out of thin air. Nobody comes out of shit, starts talking about shit for no reason. I don't care if there's a homeless guy and he's talking about purple penguins. You know? To him, he's telling the truth. Maybe he's seeing purple penguins in his mind. Maybe he's on drugs. Who knows? If he's seeing it, it's not really a lie, is it? Now, of course, that guy could be easily disproven. If he's just like, oh, you're on drugs, man. But these people, at least most of us, are not on drugs. We're smart, normal people. Very open-minded, and we're just trying to ask questions. Trying to get to the bottom of this because we've realized that the world hasn't been truthful with us. Not in the slightest. So I'm going to leave you with one question. Are you going to be a no person? Or are you going to be a why person? Seriously ask yourself that question. And this isn't just the flat earth, it's anything in life. Are you going to be known as a no person or a yes person? Or a no person or a why person? Anyways, guys, I hope everyone's living good. I hope everyone's happy. And I'll talk to you guys later. Peace and love, guys.